Jensen shares, big story. For Iowa heading into NCAA tournament, the number 6 seed Iowa Hawkeyes will face a number 11 seeded Murray State squad in the first round of the 2025 NCAA tournament on Saturday, marking the first NCAA tournament game they'll have to play without global superstar Caitlin Clark in 4 seasons. By the time the Hawkeyes take the court on Saturday, it will have been 15 days since their last game, which was a loss in the quarterfinal of the Big Ten Conference tournament against the Ohio State Buckeyes. When speaking with the media on Friday, Hawkeyes head coach Jensen discussed this extended layoff and what it could mean for her team. "I think the big thing is being off 2 weeks," Jensen said, per an article from Chad Leastercow of Hawkeye Central. End of story. "I mean, that's a lot of time. 2 weeks of you're playing pretty well, and then boom, you have to wait for that game-like feeling. So I think that's the big story for the conferences like ours that played 2 weeks ago," she added. If the Hawkeyes can emerge victorious against Murray State, they'll likely be matched up against the number 3 seed Oklahoma Sooners in the second round, which will be a tough matchup for Iowa. There's no doubt that Jensen has several players who have experienced a deep run in the NCAA tournament, such as standout forward Hannah Stalker, but nobody can deny that the Hawkeyes lack the same firepower compared to seasons past. However, anything can happen in March Madness, and if the Hawkeyes start the tournament hot, they could become a dark horse contender to make a deep run. Recommended reading. This article was originally published on www.si.com/onzi/women's-fastbreak as Jensen shares, big story. For Iowa heading into NCAA tournament. Columbia, South Carolina freshman Joyce Edwards scored 22 points in her first women's NCAA tournament game as number 1 seed South Carolina began its run at a second straight national title with a victory over Tennessee Tech on Friday. The Gamecocks 31-3 improved to 17-1 in the past 4 women's tournaments, winning in 2022 and 2024. The lone defeat came to Caitlin Clark and Iowa in the national semifinals in 2023. With Edwards, named to the All-Southeastern Conference first team this season, leading the way, the top seeds of the Birmingham 2 regional looked poised for another title in a few weeks.